Yo, 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 welcome back to the fifth round. As always, myself, Stephen Moustaris. And man, what a wild UFC 262 card over the weekend. And shit, let me just, a little 5 minute video, let me break it down first. My, other than the title fight, the fight that I was looking forward to the most, I think probably, if you're a pretty good fan, if you're a pretty big fan of MMA, and especially the UFC, and you know these fighters, I think the number one fight that everybody was looking forward to was Edson Barboza versus Shane Burgos. And man, I mean, clearly sitting here on Tuesday, a couple days after the fight, and it's like, yeah, it's really easy to sit here and say now that was easily fight of the night and whatnot. But damn, I was sitting there super nervous for the fight because it was at 145 for most people that you're probably known already. And Edson Barboza has been one of the, because I'm a Muay Thai guy. I like kickboxing a lot. That's what I train in. I love it. And with that being said, Edson Barboza is my man. So, like, it's not like he's my favorite fighter or anything, but he's got, like, one of the fastest switch kicks of all time. Got the nastiest fucking spinning heel kick of all time, wheel kick, whatever one you want to say. He's got it just nasty. He's all around just nasty. All of his kicks are super quick, super fast. And then, I mean, Shane Burgos is one of, if not your favorite fighter's favorite fighter. He's pretty damn close. He's like top 5 of your favorite fighter's favorite fighter. So it's like that guy always brings it. Yeah, I think he gets hit a little too much. And I mean, we just saw it this fight. Definitely gets hit a lot. And I think that's the number one thing when we're talking about MMA compared to boxing. And it's like you have all these different avenues and scenarios that are going through it. Within a split second, you can get a left hook, a straight punch, an overhand right, a head kick, a leg kick, a body kick, knees, elbows, then of course the takedown, and then everything you got to worry about. So it makes way more sense why these guys get hit way more in MMA compared to boxing. But yeah, both of these guys took a lot of damage this fight. And I mean, as an MMA fan, clearly I love it. I love the damage, but I mean, I don't want to like spend too much time on the fight, I guess, because I mean, everybody watched it. I'm assuming you guys watched it, and clearly Edson Barboza came out heavy with the leg kicks early. Looked like Shane Burgos wasn't even going to be able to make it to a second, maybe even a third round, if that was the case at the time. But then we seen that the cut opened up on Edson's shin, which I'm sure really was fucking with him, because that thing was vicious. One of the more nastier, brutal fucking cuts to a shin, at least, from the guy kicking. I mean, I know we just watched motherfucking Chris Weidman break his shit just a couple weeks ago, so I know there's way harder injuries out there, but at least for a kickboxer, you're not going to keep throwing, most likely, because now you're worried about your cut already and they could stop it, all this stuff. So, and then I thought after that first round, I was like, okay, Edson's probably going to run away with this. Like, I was really, really impressed with the pace that they were throwing. But then Shane Burgos came out round 2, looked like he got dotted his I's, crossed his T's, and he was getting his shit back together, like finally starting to come back. And then, damn, that third round, where I think it's probably the news of the entire show right now, of just how crazy that knockout was. Like, I mean, I was watching it on my phone on the front porch the other day on Saturday night, and that fight I had circled for weeks because I've been loving it. And dude, yeah, it's just, I loved it. They came out there throwing the fireworks and everything, but like to see Edson Barboza hit him with that left hook, or might even been a right hook, I can't remember if he was orthodox or not, but he hit Shane Burgos with a nasty hook, and next thing you know, Shane Burgos sitting there like eyes open and stuff. And then, I mean, everybody's seen the videos where his legs just give out on him probably like 3 seconds after he gets hit, which 3 seconds doesn't seem like a lot, but in fighting, 3 seconds is a long time, especially to be a delayed knockout. And I know Shane hopped up and everything, and he said he was fine, but like, I'm sure a lot of people are saying this right now, but that was one of the scarier things that I've personally seen in MMA. I've been watching it for like 14 years now, so first time I probably have ever seen that, other than a kickboxing fight I watched this happen one time, but I think the guy took a dive. I can't remember his name. It was some nobodies, they were both heavyweights, but the one guy was like 6'9", just jacked, probably on roids still, but like It was a kickboxing fight, and the big guy took a pretty mean head kick, and he was fine at first, but then he started wobbling, turned his back, and then like dove straight down. It looked like a dive, but it's the closest thing I can compare to what I just saw. And man, Shane Burgos, one of my favorite fighters. At the time I thought he was really gonna win. I thought he was gonna probably finish Edson in the last round, maybe late second, because to get Edson tired, which we've all seen. But I was a little shocked to see Shane Burgos lose, but at the same time it was just more of a terrifying knockout, and I don't think there really was a loser from that fight. I mean, clearly somebody had to win, somebody had to lose, but I don't know. It's just it was super scary, and I don't want to see a young person like that get knocked out. That's weird. That's something that you would see if like Edson got knocked out, or Tony Ferguson, or I'm trying to think like the older guys that were fighting this weekend, that Jacare even, where you could see like, all right, this guy's taken a lot of damage throughout his career, and that would make a little more sense. So I don't know. Shane Burgos, you're probably never gonna watch this, but dude, best of luck to you, man. I hope everything's okay. And wow, that was just scary. But I've been calling for this forever now, and I shouldn't say forever because it was only 2 weeks ago, but Giga Chikadze versus Edson Barboza at 145 is the fight to make. I literally just did a video about this 2 weeks ago. There's nobody else I want to see him fight other than Edson Barboza, and I had named Shane Burgos too, because that's like out of the top 10, that's the guys I want to see him fight. And then clearly they were matched up, and it almost works out perfect right now. I think I'm sure Edson got beat up a little bit. He had marked up, so I'm sure he's got to let his shin heal a little bit and whatnot. But dude, tell me right now, Giga Chikadze versus Edson Barboza isn't fireworks. Two kickboxers, two guys that literally could finish anybody with a kick to anything, anywhere, wherever it lands. Body shot, leg kick, head kick. We've seen both of these guys finish. So I don't know. I'm really looking forward to that fight. I know I'm playing armchair fucking matchmaker right now, but if we could get that Edson Barboza versus Giga Chikadze, I'm all in. I'm all in on it. So let's go. But hey, this has been the 5th round, brought to you as always by myself, Stephen Moustaris. Have a good day.